Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to your favorite fish keeping channel. Now, I won't be so bold to say your favorite, but your favorite Monday show? Yes. Let's get it started. It's your boy Chris. Fish tank. He was supposed to be food. Whew, we got a title and a half today. Man, is that an electric eel or something? The way it moves, it almost reminds me of a Muppet. Bro is actually humongous. Looks like an eel or one of those false eels. Eels have a weird sort of categorization. They can look just like eels, but they're not in the eel family. This is in the Muppet genus. So I'm assuming they saw this eel fish at their local grocery, about to be dinner, about to be unagi is what cultured people would say. That unagi from Maple Story, if you know, you know. That's that unagi that made me want to try unagi. Your boy has tried it. I mean, it's not my favorite thing, but it sure slaps. I'm kind of craving some right now looking at this eel. Not gonna lie. It's not an eel. What am I looking at? Eel. Thank you. FYI, swamp eels aren't true eels. Who cares? Please elaborate. Swamp eels, electric eels, and spiny eels are not actually in the eel family. Today I learned I don't even know what an eel is. And the word eel is starting to sound weird to me. Anyone else? What happened? Did they misbehave during Thanksgiving? They got disowned by the eel family? Looks like a sock puppet. Came to say sock puppet core or a Muppet. I wasn't too far off. Is Eely Boy food? He's not an eel. Say that again. Say that again to my face. He was sold as food, but he's too cute for that. Yeah, there's this whole thing where if the animal is cute enough, they'll get more funding from government and organizations and just crowdfunding to have an effort to save them from going extinct. There is cuteness privilege out in nature, out in the wild. Like bunny rabbits, it's easier to save these bunny rabbits or pandas or red pandas than it is some weird insect, you know? The weird insect niche gang, they don't get that much love. They didn't choose to be born with a face that only a mother could love. You're a good human. The way he stuck his head into the plants is like he's feeling them for the first time in years. We're gonna have to do a watch back. That does look like massive amounts of enjoyment coming from this not eel right now. Swamp eel. I'm not sure if we're just imagining it because, you know, animals are so easy to personify. But if I had to guess, this good boy is indeed enjoying himself. I don't think they supply the grocery store with live plants. Living my dream, that's literally the coolest thing ever. Always wondered how grocery store fish fared in aquariums. Keep us updated. I can't even lie. I gotta come clean. As a kid, and even until now, every time I pass by that section, I'm like, yeah, what happens if I just take this tilapia home and friend it, bro? Why food if friend-shaped? Ever thought of that? Leave it to fish for thought to like be coming up with these novel thoughts of pioneering and entrepreneurship, you know. Every Monday we're bringing you new ways of thinking. It's just philosophy. Electric Boogaloo 2. I'm always afraid if I ask for the critter at the market I want, they will lob its head off and hand it to me that way. It hasn't occurred to me, but I'm just imagining it right now and I have a super vivid imagination. Imagine just like ordering this crab, but you want to pet it. You want to make it your pet. You want to be a friend. Okay, maybe not a crab because they give you crabs alive. But imagine like the tilapia, you know, or this eel. They're taking it out, you're like, I'ma save it. Because they just chop the head off. How are you supposed to be friends with the pieces? Wow, this is really dark for a morning show. Goes great with unagi sauce. I mean, I know it's not the same thing, but I feel like saying unagi sauce, it's like saying eel sauce. Do you ever say naan bread? Because naan means bread. That means you just said bread. Chai tea, that's TT. You absolute goon. There's a special place in hell for people who says naan bread. No way that aquarium is suitable for an animal like that. Whoa, a lot of sass on a beautiful fresh Monday punani morning. It's a quarantine tank. Chill out. After making that comment, I flipped through your profile for a sec. Thanks for stalking this guy, you creep. Hoping to get a better idea of the size of this tank, and I could tell right away that you've got things under control. It's almost like you shouldn't instantly jump to conclusions with no context. As annoying as I find that, sometimes I kinda do that. Anyone else just trying to be real? Support this channel. If you think Fish for Thought gave you even $2 worth of enjoyment, please head on over to Patreon and you get perks in return. Along with supporting the channel you love, you get to enjoy talking to 2,000 plus fish keepers on the Discord and submit your fish tanks. Thank you for your consideration. Rick T sent in their 20-gallon aquarium with neon tetras, Corydoras, betta, a betta fish, and Otocinclus. At first, it looks like a pretty normal aquarium, and it's like 20 long, so Let's go. This betta fish in here is very lucky. It's got friends, but it's not so overstimulated and packed in there that it's suffering. It's the perfect balance. Dwarf Sagittaria carpet coming in clutch in this low-tech aquarium. Up top, the light is extra high. We got some lucky bamboo shooting up and some pothos that's strong all across the light. I don't think I really see that often. That's a cool technique right there. 4.4 out of 5, keep it up. What's the craziest place you found duckweed? I'll go first. Okay, not expecting, wow, is that actually real? Is that actually duckweed? How did that happen? Must have like splashed some duckweed water all over your face. You win. Okay, I concede defeat. I'm not topping that. Let me know if there's a crazier place you found duckweed. Acid, all right? Sent in 56 gallons of pure beauty. They got that Corydoras, 8-centimeter gabbin shrimp. I don't even know what that is. It sounds crazy. Can you eat that? Isn't that like a prawn size? Is that still a shrimp? Angels, gouramis, and a platy who is a jerk. Stop it, platy. Valis wall, the hardscape, the cryptocorin, dual substrate, clean backdrop, perfect husbandry. 4.52 out of 5, keep it up. My floating shelf aquarium, tank base sits at 58 inches up from floor, so it's perfectly eye level for me. No regrets. All right, no regrets, but honestly, maybe some regrets in the future. Who's gonna tell them? Who's gonna tell them? That is either the strongest drywall anchors or maybe the drywall, there's studs behind the drywall. So, I mean, that is heavier than a large flat screen TV. That's why the studs are in the wall for, to mount flat screen TVs. That's if there are even studs in this wall. I really want to see an update from this post because a simple shelf like this should not be holding that much water. That looks like at least a 10 gallon, maybe a 20 gallon long. 20 gallon longs filled up to the brim. You try to lift one. Wow. Nice. It's impossible. You try to lift one with 2 people. Full water, 20 longs, unliftable for 2 muscle men. I'm talking like strong men, okay? Some choke looking mother. What do you guys think? Is that safe? Would you guys be sweating if you saw that? Great price on that 40 if anyone is interested. Wow. 40 gallon breeder for a 40. What is this? Pleco. This is a steal, okay? You even get your own free hole in the glass. You can't pay Pleco to put a hole in the glass. This is custom. A custom build for 40 gallon. I'm about to finish. It's so perfect because you can keep literally nothing you want. Phil McFurry sent in 20 gallons dual tank setup. The top is with some pretty standard stocking like neons, guppies, cherry shrimp. The bottom, however, is a wild tank with river cubs. I don't know, maybe there's some bear cubs in here. I'm not really sure. Emerald shiners, I know what that is. 2 bull cats. Honestly, the setup is just 5 out of 5. Beautiful to look at. I could spend hours looking at both of these tanks. They are simple, but they got that, I don't know, they got that je ne sais quoi over here, man. You must be a pretty long-term fish keeping expert because that's the energy I'm receiving from the studio today. That is 5 out of 5 dual setup. Let's get it. Macro lens on my gentleman programming named Big Sir, vacuuming his dinner. You were not kidding. That is basically Patrick vacuuming grandma's cookies all over again. This guy has found the life hack. And a few of my fish that I've kept also do this because they are very lazy, especially goldfish that I've owned. Instead of hunting your food, just suck everything. The ultimate suck. What the heck is this? Not gonna lie, right now, that looks like a sprout of some plant and it's able to fly. This is like a fever dream to me right now. But some people, I believe that, I can't remember where I found this, but I think I saw a comment saying this is some kind of insect. So it's not a fish. I thought it was like a tourniquet. That would be really cool. This actually reminds me of those toys in my adolescence where it's on a stick and there's like 2 wings. And you go like this, and as you do this, you turn the wing and it flies into the air and you lose it and you cry for hours and your parents think you're dumb for crying because you lost that stupid toy. Why is my Pleco aggressive? Oh, bro went straight in and bro is going back for more. Wow, that is very worrying behavior. I can't say I've seen that before. He's almost behaving like a Chinese algae eater, sucking the slime coat. That is very interesting. I did not really know that Plecos did that. That's an outlier. I mean, sometimes as similar as animals of the same species can appear, there are always outliers of personality and preferences. They are still a little bit different from each other. There are some eccentric individuals. But also, if I just had to take a guess on like why, maybe the tank is underfed, maybe you're not feeding the right kind of food to this Pleco. I'm not too sure. It also probably depends on water parameters that change certain behaviors of certain fish. That is a first timer for me. What do you guys think about this one? Have you seen this kind of behavior from Plecos? And are there anything you could do that prevents this. He's stopping construction because he's found a cool piece of driftwood. There's like this raccoon looking rat thing. Why does he look like that? He looks so evil. Bro, it doesn't have to be that serious. And then all his Neocaridina shrimp are dead. And the hardscape he found is stinking up a storm in his tank. #1 most based meme I've ever seen out here. The art is good too, so whoever did this is like good at this, but bro is smoking something when he made it. Very clearly. I don't even really know the joke. I guess it's karma. Don't steal from construction site dig ups. That's not a lesson that I feel anyone would benefit from. Maybe if you work at a construction site and you're a fish keeper, that's very niche. Churn sent in their 250 gallon. Wow, this looks like a gaming setup. It's got the RGBs. What it actually has in it is a Delhaize Bashir NTT Datnoid, a flagtail, silver arowana, freshwater tiger moray. Do they even fit in this 250 gallon? I believe so. I don't think any of them are fully grown, as you can see from that. I don't really know about their setup, their situation, if they have bigger tanks in store. Leaving it unrated, it's cool. Out of 5. I love Buse plant, but can someone tell me why a up to 12 gallon canister filter is $285? I didn't know they were this expensive. I saw a sort of reel on their Instagram and I thought it was the coolest thing. I think I even commented. I was like, yeah, I would totally get one. But looking at this price, that's true. However, I mean, it's stainless steel and it has a cool name like Blitz and it looks hyper aesthetic. People are gonna be asking about that canister filter more than they ask about your fish tank. That's like the Bugatti of the canister filter game, you know what I mean? Buse plant, if you're watching, how would you like it if I reviewed one? Maybe even gave away one to one of our viewers, you know? Think about it. Please help. I'm watching my elderly neighbor's pond and this is happening. Warning, dead fish picture. There are some graphic things in here. I will not show you the next picture, but looks like salt water. Goldfish are severely suffering in here. Again, I won't show you the graphic stuff, but there's sea urchins and I don't think there's freshwater urchins, and even if there were, I don't think this kind of person is the kind of person to seek those out. I just think this is a disgusting creation. They went to the beach, found some urchins, brought it back, added a bunch of salt water into this pond and put some goldfish in it. That's crazy. I can't say I've ever seen that before on any fish tank review. It's not every day that I get to say that on an episode. 7-year-old me, cool rock I found on the playground. 27-year-old me, cool rock I found on the ground. Good thing you didn't say playground, because why are you on a playground as a 27-year-old? Not much has changed though over these years, I gotta say. I'm still doing the same thing. I used to have a rock collection and I still do. I just call it something else, like aquascaping. Wow, I just bought shrimp. It looks so cool. And it's gone. NO3, NO3, NO3. Good. NO3, NO3. So this is a metaphor for life. You do want to balance saying yes and no. You don't want to be a yes man. But then once you start saying no too much, things start to go downhill. #1 killer is not any disease. It's loneliness. What did I accidentally bring home? All right, you guys can't be real, okay? I've been complaining and complaining about people having these amazing Hitchhikers from the local fish store back into their tank, their home, and this is getting out of control. Bro got a pea puffer as a Hitchhiker? What are you doing right in life that you deserve this kind of positive karma? The Hitchhikers I get are pond snails. Welcome back to the end of the video. Hopefully this started your Monday off just right. If it didn't, leave me in the comments. Hate mail, you know? Bring back bullying me specifically. Why? I want tougher skin. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, makes you cry more as well though. Before I let you guys go, here's this week's Katwa. What is the worst tank that you have ever seen in real life? Okay, not just on the internet. What made it bad and where did you see it? If you enjoyed this episode, please smash that like button and subscribe. There'll be more videos to come, and don't forget to get your hands wet.
Tetra, we in a spot, coming in hot, ventral fin dot, acclimate that. With my shoal at, clear my fin rod from Cariciformes to Paracharodon. Hold on, there's not another fish that you can wish for. Live fam says I finna one, I finna gone 3 days without furt. I'm an addict, like fanatic, I'm a baddest, no tabs, only dirt. My Corey gang so loyal, black Tetra go skirt. We came to play, came to silence.